Good to see you. My name is Jackie Groenewegen. I'm a licensed massage therapist, and if you're watching this, you are probably interested in learning about how to do a castor oil pack. Well, first of all, why would you want to do a castor oil pack? Castor oil packs have been around for hundreds of years. They're a tried and true home remedy for all kinds of things that have to deal with circulation, digestive issues, the lymphatic system. Plenty of holistic doctors still recommend using and doing castor oil packs at home. So let's talk about that a little bit. The other thing you might want to do if you have any kind of chronic condition for your own edification, go on the internet and Google castor oil pack plus your condition. You might be surprised with what comes up. There are plenty of books in health food stores and in libraries about home remedies and castor oil packs. Tons of information out there, so educate yourself. So let's get started here. What else? When you do not want to use a castor oil pack is when you're pregnant, ladies, when you're on your cycle, and over an open wound. People, generally speaking, a castor oil pack is done over the liver area and the abdominal area. Some people also choose to do castor oil packs over a sore, achy joint, like an elbow or a knee. How long do you do a castor oil pack? That's going to depend on who you listen to. You can do it for an hour, you can do it overnight. There's really no wrong way to do it. When would you do it? Again, lots of varying opinions on that. Some people will say they do it in the springtime. Some people will say that they do it when they have an issue. So for, I've heard 4 days, for 4 days, once a day for 4 days, or until your issue is resolved. Other people have their own regimens. 3 consecutive days, once a month. At our house, we tend to do castor oil packs in the cool or colder months. We do it once a week, and usually when we're watching TV. And that we find it very comforting and soothing. So, and because we use heat, that's why we tend to do it in the colder months. Okay, let's see. I wanted to show you a picture of a liver. And your liver sits right about here underneath your ribs, kind of like that. So most of it is on your right side. Castor oil packs are really known for being great support, cleansing properties and detoxing for the liver. And you can see how big it is. It's a huge organ, and it has over 500 jobs. I mean, it's amazing. The job is the liver is a powerhouse of efficiency. So supporting and detoxing and cleansing your liver is incredibly important. So now that we know where it sits underneath the ribs, and of course you've got all kinds of other organs in your abdominal cavity, so we want to really address all of those and help them all. So what do we need to get started? Of course we need a quality castor oil. I get, this one is pure cold pressed, and I'm really confident with this particular brand, so that's what I use. You can see I use a lot, it's almost empty. Some people like to use a product afterwards to clean the castor oil off. We don't clean ours off because we do the castor oil pack and then we leave it on overnight. Usually by the time we're done with the heat source, which I'll tell you about, it's mostly gone anyway, and then your skin might feel a little tacky, but you're wearing old clothes anyway, so who cares? Alright, so to get started, we will take, this is what we do. I often will wear gloves, and the only reason for that is because castor oil is really thick and sticky. So if you're doing it, and if you're putting it on your hands and you want to lay down right away, then just throwing off the gloves is an easy way to do that. But you don't have to. You can wash your hands afterwards too. It's certainly not going to hurt you. So it's as simple as this. We have our castor oil. We have some old towels. We have plastic. This is just a tall kitchen garbage bag. And you don't even have to use this. This is optional. And then we have a heat source. It can either be a hot water bottle. It can be a heating pad, or my favorite is, just because I have access to this, it's a heart-shaped aromatherapy pillow, and because it's heart-shaped, then I can place it like this, and then when I'm watching TV or whatever, I can hug it, and again, that's very soothing and comforting. So that's another way of doing it. You just want, the heat is what's going to help your body with the uptake, bringing the castor oil into the body, into the liver area and the abdominal cavity. Okay, so it's as simple as this. I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So I would open the bottle and put as much castor oil in my hand as would fit. I might warm it up a little bit to be gentle to myself, and then rub it on my liver area and my whole abdominal area. So of course it would be on bare skin, and I tend to do it in a clockwise manner because that's the direction of digestion. And then you can either take a form of plastic. Some people will even do it over their lower back for their kidneys, etc. So you would place plastic barrier over that, and maybe a towel over that. You don't have to. Personally, I don't use the plastic. I just put a towel over it like that, and then on top of that, your heat source. Lay back on the couch, go to bed, whatever, and for as long as you want, like an hour, overnight, it doesn't matter. And you really can't overdo it, so there's no worry about that. But you'd want to wear old clothing because it could possibly stain your bedding and the things that you're wearing. Okay, so the last thing I might want to add to that is some people like to add to their castor oil recipe, and you can do things like adding essential oils, which is a great thing to do, but you have to educate yourself on that as well. Essential oils are a science, and they are therapy, and they have strong qualities to them, so you really need to know what you're doing before you add things to making your own home remedies there. A big powerhouse in lymphatic support and for the liver is grapefruit essential oil. Amazing essential oil, but you need to know that you're not going to use grapefruit in the same instances where if your medication says do not take grapefruit. Same thing applies, so you have to educate yourself on that. Just be aware of that. I think that's it for today. We will probably be doing some more YouTube videos on other home remedies and that kind of thing, things that you can do at home, etc. But so I look forward to talking to you again, and thanks so much for stopping by today. Have a great day.